Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We praise you, O God, we acclaim you as Lord. The glorious company of apostles praise you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. As Jesus passed by, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the customs post. He said to him, "Follow me." And he got up and followed him. While he was at table in his house, many tax collectors and sinners came and sat with Jesus and his disciples. The Pharisees saw this and said to his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" He heard this and said, "Those who are well do not need a physician, but the sick do. Go and learn the meaning of the words, 'I desire mercy, not sacrifice.' I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners." The Gospel of the Lord. So the Gospel begins with, "As Jesus passed by." Well, it's like, we walk right by, right? No. Do you remember in the Old Testament when Moses said to the Lord, "Lord, I'd like to see you"? And the Lord said to Moses, "Go hide yourself in the cleft of the rock, and I will make my glory pass by you. I will reveal myself to you." Also, do you remember in Mark's Gospel, the apostles are in the boat, and they're on the sea, and there's a big storm, and Jesus is coming toward them walking on the water, remember? And what does the Gospel say? That Jesus meant to pass by them. It doesn't mean he meant to walk by them. It means he meant to reveal himself to them. This is huge. So in this morning's Gospel, from Matthew's Gospel, when it says that, and Jesus passed by, and Matthew was sitting at the customs post, it means that Jesus meant to reveal himself to Matthew. I loved what it said this morning in the Office of Readings, in the second reading from St. Bede. St. Bede says that by an invisible interior impulse flooding his mind with the light of grace, he instructed him to walk in his footsteps. By an interior impulse and the light of grace. I thought about that. I thought about Matthew sitting at the customs post, steeped in sin, living a life that he was not happy with. And Jesus passed by. And he revealed himself to Matthew. And all he said to him was, "Follow me." It didn't mean get up and just follow. It meant come after me and imitate my life. Now, Matthew was no choir boy. You know, one of the things that grieves me in my family, I have people in my family that they don't go to church. They're good people, good hearts, but they don't know Jesus. And I thought of this St. Bede said. And I thought about Jesus passing by. And through this interior impulse, when he said, "Follow me," and the light of grace that Matthew could not resist, and he got up and followed Jesus. And at the end of his life, laid down his life for Christ. There is no greater freedom. There is no greater freedom than to freely lay down your life for Christ. How does somebody like Matthew, who's living in sin, get to where he lays down his life for Christ? Can only be through this interior impulse and through the light of grace that with one call, follow me. Follow me. So I'm praying for members of my family, members of our parish, people who just have not yet heard that call. It's a sign of hope for us. And so, when you read the scriptures and you see this, and he passed by, recognize that what God is doing in the person of Jesus is he is revealing himself.